Chapter 13, Section 1. There is a ton of vocabulary in this section. If I or Miss Ackerman did not give you this sheet, ask us, stop the video, and get the vocabulary now. We're going to go through all the different kind of polygons. We're starting out with triangles. I'm not going to follow all the directions in the book. Number one, sketch 3 different triangles. Let's just sketch one. When we name triangles, we put letters on the vertices, on the corners. This triangle would be called CAB, triangle ABC, triangle BCA. Okay, the letters, there are other ways to name it. The letters are just the name of the vertex. You go around the triangle. Number 2, how many line segments, angles, and vertices are needed to form a triangle? 3, triangle. There are 3 angles. If I get going too fast, pause the video. There are several different kinds of triangles. Back to your note sheet. There are different ways to do it. You can classify triangles by their sides. You can also classify triangles by the angles. Number 5, on page 821, draw an equilateral triangle. That means all sides are equal. We put the lines on the side of the triangle to show that they are congruent. Write this word down, congruent. Same size, same shape. Get this on your note sheet. Same size, same shape. That's equilateral. Another way to classify a triangle is called isosceles. You have 2 eyes, hopefully. Isosceles means 2 sides are congruent. Scalene. Scalene have no sides equal. No sides are equal. No congruent sides. Okay. Now you can classify triangles by their angles. Also, the first one, equiangular, equal angles. So it's going to look like this. And instead of marking the sides of the triangles, you mark the angles like that. They are all congruent, A, B, and C. How are equilateral and equiangular triangles related? One has equal angles, the other one has equal sides. Number 10, we're going to draw an acute triangle. We just did. There's acute. All angles, this is the angle sign, all angles less than 90. Acute. It's cute. Draw a right triangle. You've done this before. Make sure you put the little symbol, put that little symbol there. That designates it as a right angle. That equals 90 degrees. Obtuse. Got to have one angle that is obtuse. Obese, fat, more than 90, greater than 90. The sum of angles, yes, you should write this, for any triangle, does not matter what triangle it is, equals 180 degrees. So if it's acute, obtuse, right, scalene, equiangular, it does not matter. They are all 180 degrees. Okay, now we're moving on to quadrilaterals. Quad means 4. You ride quads, 4 wheels. Quad means 4. Lateral, like the side muscle on our bodies, lats. So four-sided figures. These are polygons that have four-side, quadrilateral. We don't need to do number one, or number two, excuse me. How many line segments, angles, and vertices? They are 4. Opposite sides and consecutive sides. This is important. So here's my rectangle ABCD. AB is consecutive to BC. All consecutive means is next to. AD is consecutive to DC. They're next to. AB right here is opposite DC. It's hard to read the letters now. Okay, so consecutive and opposite. You can know those. All right. We named quadrilaterals the same way. So here's ABCD. We could name it BCDA. There's lots of different ways. Number 4, name two pairs of opposite sides of quadrilaterals. AD and BC are opposite. AB and DC are opposite. Consecutive sides. I'm on number 5. Consecutive. AB is consecutive to BC. AB consecutive to BC. BC is consecutive next to CD. That's good. We don't need to do 4. Keep moving. All right, let's get. Okay, we're going to draw some quadrilaterals on page 825. Starting out with draw a square. I'm going to put the lines on the side that shows they're all congruent. A square has 4 congruent sides and 4 right angles. Now we're going to draw a rectangle. Rectangle still has 4 right angles. Opposite sides are congruent. A square, by definition, is a rectangle. A rectangle is not a square. Rhombus, just not a square. 4, that's terrible. All right, sorry. Put the marks on there. Saves every time. 4 congruent sides. We just drew a rhombus is a parallelogram. So the difference between a rhombus and a square is a square has 4 right angles. Notice these angles are not right. So here's my parallelogram. Opposite sides are parallel. Opposite sides are parallel. A square is a parallelogram. A rectangle is a parallelogram. A rhombus is a parallelogram. Just opposite sides are parallel. Draw a kite. Pretty much the way you think. 2 sides up here, and then down here they are not congruent. Yes, if you want to draw the little string, you can. Trapezoid. We could draw a trapezoid like this. That's a trapezoid. This is also a trapezoid. Even though it looks different, that's a trapezoid. 1 pair of parallel sides. An isosceles trapezoid, that's where the sides are the same. That's isosceles. 2. Isosceles means 2. Now we're getting into polygons. Polygon means 3 or more sides. So we're going to start out with a pentagon. Pentagon, penta means 5. So you're going to draw a 5-sided shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If that's crooked. That's a pentagon. There's the side, there's the side, there's the side, there's the side. Okay? Hexagon, 6 sides. Don't get hung up on making them regular. A regular polygon just means all the sides are the same. We don't have to do that. Just make it 6-sided shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, messed up. And just make this a little bit longer. 6. That's a hexagon, 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Septa has 7, or excuse me, hepta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's that look like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boomerang. Octagon, 8. Just do whatever. 8 sides. It doesn't have to be a regular octagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the claw from an eagle. Ah! 9. Nonagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Kind of looks like the same. And then the last one is decagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know what that looks like. Okay, so those are all your different polygons. I went through that fast and want to make the video too long. Make sure you have your notes and that you understand. You need to read through these notes to make sure you understand all of these words because there are a lot. We will get to the formulas in section 2. So we will get to these soon.